All right. Thank you for joining. Today we will go over AVAX USDT on the Binance chart. Now, what I would like you guys to stick around for is at the end of the stream, I'll show you something that caught my eye, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. But let's go ahead and dive into this. Currently, we do see AVAX, had a nice impulsive move, just like most of the altcoin market, and it is currently retracing, right? So right now we're looking at this on the weekly time frame. Let's go ahead and just pull some fibs. You can see that it was rejected off the golden pocket area, and now it's looking to find a new low, right? Which might come in at around 32, 33 dollars there, right? So from the current price, you're looking at about a 8% drop to the downside. Excuse me. But yeah, let's go ahead and put some high time frame levels on here. I'm actually going to go ahead and move this to the fibs. All right, let's go ahead and put this in here. Put this in here too as well. And drop down to the daily level here. So just zooming in, let's go ahead and pull up some of the high time frame levels, which I marked out before. So on the weekly, nothing has been tapped besides this level, so we can actually go ahead and remove this weekly level here. It's also been tapped on the downside, but it is still pretty important seeing that it is close to that daily level. So what I will do is put weekly, but I'll also put a little T there for tapped weekly level. Any other levels? Right there, boom, boom, that's pretty much it. Monthly level, I believe, is still the same. Yep. We do have a developing monthly, which will close in about 10 days here. So we'll see if it closes like that. If so, then this becomes a very high confluence area and a perfect area to then look for a long setup. So let's go ahead and dive into the daily levels here. There is a daily right here. This level has already been tapped. We can go ahead and delete that. There's also another daily level right here, right above the weekly, which is turning out to be very nice. So in my opinion, this could be a interesting area to long. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would line up with the 0.886. If we were to go ahead and put that on, yep, which it does, pretty close, right? The swing failure I'm talking about. So if you were to wait for these lows to get taken for a swing failure, it's pretty much right there with the daily. So to get a nice little move down, sweep the liquidity here. It'll be nice to tap this daily as well, reclaim this level of support before continuing back up to the upside, right? That would be an interesting move right there. So we could actually go ahead and leave this on, but what I don't want to do is have too many fib levels on the chart. So let me go ahead and pull up the other fibs which I had drawn out. All right, so very interesting area here. Yeah, so this fib pulled from the lows to the highs, lines up right around that daily level right here. So this is really my area of interest, not so much this daily here, even though I'll keep it on pretty much as an alert. I wouldn't really be interested in trading that level. I'd want to see prices push a little bit lower into this area here, because then now we have the daily level, golden pocket, weekly right below it, which would be very nice if we see that tap, just like I said before. Reclaim the daily and push a little bit higher. All right, so let's go ahead and move this back into here. Let's turn this off for now. And let's go ahead and pull up some of our, where is it here? Fixed range volume profile levels. Value area low. Oh, 1 second here. Value area low has shifted a little bit here, and value area high. Point of control stays the same, and that's also where we got the bounce. Let's see if there's any key levels that line up with that. Nope. No daily levels, no high time frame levels that line up with that either. All right, so right now we are really just bouncing off the point of control. Very solid area. So if we do manage to lose this point of control, then yes, my next area of interest really is this daily, weekly level below, right? All because we do have a lot of fibs lining up with it. This does start to look, just a little too busy. Let's go ahead and turn that off. That golden pocket above has already been tapped. So just to make it a little bit more clean, I'm really not interested in this daily at all. Because what might happen is, let's just say price comes down, fails the point of control, taps this daily, you get a little reaction, you think you're going to get a nice move up, it just reverses, seeks out more liquidity, which would be below here. It would either tap this daily and then you'll get your move up, or it'll go and seek the liquidity below this weekly level, tap the value area low, which is probably most likely what's going to happen, reclaim the weekly level, and then move a little bit higher. Right? So this point of control, there probably is some confluence lining up with that. Let's see here. All right, so you have the 786 lining up right with that point of control, pretty close. Kind of a confluence there. And on top of that, I mean, the golden pocket, it's right there, but not really. So kind of a nice little confluence there, but nothing too crazy. I do expect prices to move a little bit lower just because, as you can see with Bitcoin, let's go back up to the Coinbase chart here. Right, it broke this massive trend, consolidated, impulsed higher, back tested the trend, failed to stay within the trend, and now it is on its way back down. So with that being said, I do expect to see a move to the downside. All right, so let's go ahead and pull these. It's a value area high right around here. Pretty much lines up with the fibs, because even if I pull this here and I go in, turn on the 76, that lines up right with a value area high. Right, that's just the bull run value area high. So this, for me, this area is really pretty much the next targets, right? Around 49,000. That's where I'm expecting Bitcoin to go. So right now I am not too bullish on it at all. I'm actually a lot more bearish. And that's why when it comes to Avalanche, I'm also still pretty bearish, right? So even though we're getting a nice reaction off the point of control, I do actually expect to see lower prices. So I do expect for this point of control to fail. I expect for this value area low, which will be the next magnet level, to come into play. It might take a few days, but that's really where I would be interested in taking a long position. I can even go ahead and turn on an alert on this too as well. And then let's go ahead and see what else we have here. A couple key levels. Trends, as you can see, trend also broken, and look exactly what happened once the trend broke. So this massive sell-off is just typically what does happen after a trend is broken, and that's exactly why I think Bitcoin is most likely going to end up doing the same thing, right? It tapped 55,000, which I believe, right, that was the price. No, 53,000. So not quite there yet, but pretty close. So tap 53,000, got rejected, and it's now consolidating right above the bottom of the parallel channel before Bitcoin moves lower. And I think that will bring AVAX down a little bit lower. So not really an area to long for me. You can long if you do get that retest of the point of control personally, but I'm just not going to do it. I'll wait for a little bit lower prices, maybe this value area low. Or if we do see something like this, the only time I would be interested is if we lose the point of control, we do reclaim the point of control, also break through this descending trend line, and then I would really be looking for a long right there, right? After the reclaim. But I think this point of control will get lost, and only after the reclaim of the point of control and of the 786 is when I would be interested in re-entering a long position. All right, so that's pretty much it for Avalanche. Currently bearish on it, but definitely bullish on the long term. Keep an eye out for the value area low at around $32, or for the failed auction reclaim of the point of control to continue higher. All right, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to follow me on TradingView. Right, just put out another few posts. As you can see, I posted about SWE. Boom, that would have been a nice trade for a lot of people. This one I believe was a really nice trade too as well. Yeah, so boom, called that move. XRP will pump. It did pump, but obviously just like the rest of the market now, it is continuing to sell off. I think this one will play out more likely once we lose this support zone. So follow me on TradingView. Also follow me on X, right? I post a lot on there too as well. As you can see, AVAX. I did actually post pretty nicely about it. Join my Telegram too as well. You know, I post some updates in there. Entered a short here on AVAX with the back test of the monthly level, value area low, and VWAP targeting the weekly level below. Stop loss above 38.85. Within a couple hours, AVAX sold off, 5% in the profits, locked it in, and moved my stop to entry. And I am actually fully out of that trade. So 5% was good enough for me. Follow me on X. Like, subscribe to these videos. It would really mean a lot. 41 subscribers, trying to get to 100. Just like how I just got to 100 on X. Amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Safe trading, and always use risk management. Never risk more than 1% of your portfolio. Okay? Take care. Bye.